Alright, welcome to Sport Talk on Enterprise TV, where sport news from the four corners of the world are delivered at its best. If you are joining for the first time, please do well to follow us across all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. My name is John Alnassr. Join me and let's ride together. Here are the highlights. Starting with local footballer, Super Eagles will make it to the 2026 World Cup, says Iwobi. MPFL Giants Enyimba edge Kano Pillars as Rivers Dure Nasarawa United. In foreign football, Haaland fires Manchester City up to second in Premier League. Barcelona beat Elche to recover from a Clasico loss. In Italy, AC Milan grind out vital win over Roma to leave Serie tight at the top. In other sports, Yannick Sinner returns to world number 1 with Paris Masters win. Now let's feed it with it, starting with local football. Nigeria's midfielder Iwobi has rallied fans and teammates alike, declaring that the Super Eagles will qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup against all odds. Despite a shaky start that saw Nigeria finish second in Group C behind South Africa's Bafana, the Fulham star believes in the camp has never wavered. The Eagles now face Gabon's partners in a crunch playoff semi-final on Thursday, November 13 in Rabat, Morocco, with a ticket to football's grandest stage on the line. The 28-year-old was quick to remind doubters of Nigeria's star power. African Footballer of the Year winners Ademola Lookman and Victor James Osimhen headline a squad bursting with attacking firepower. He said, and I quote, "It will be a shame if we don't make it," it will be admitted, "but we have a lot of confidence. We just have to prove it to ourselves." With pedigree and pressure on their shoulders, the Super Eagles are once again flying toward destiny, and Iwobi insists this time they won't crash before takeoff. Away from the camp of the Super Eagles, let's move straight to MPFL. Enyimba secured a much-needed 2-0 victory over Kano Pillars in Aba on Sunday, 2nd November 2025 to ease mounting pressure on coach Stanley Eguma as Abia Warriors rose to the summit of the Nigerian Premier Football League after match day 11. The People's Elephants, winless in their previous 5 matches, produced a commanding first-half performance to dispatch a struggling Pillars side whose defensive lapses proved costly. John Bassi opened the scoring in the 29th minute after capitalizing on a neat exchange in the box before Edidiong Ezekiel doubled the lead 6 minutes later, rounding goalkeeper Galadima after a mix-up at the back. Elsewhere, Abia Warriors continued their fine run of form with a 2-1 away win against Niger Tornadoes in Minna, a result that propelled them to the top of the standings. In Lagos, Ikorodu City continued their impressive home form with a 2-0 triumph over Queen Khalifat. Other results: Kwara United 3, Remo Stars 1, Bendel Insurance 1, Warri Wolves 1, Rivers United 1, Alnassr United 0, Shooting Stars 1, Katsina United 1, Academy Warriors played a goalless draw against Enugu Rangers, Ikorodu City 2, Queen Khalifa 0, Barao 0, Wiki Tories 0, Enyimba 2, Kano Pillars 0, Niger Tornadoes 1, Abia Warriors 2. Away from local football, let's move straight to foreign football. In the English Premier League, Haaland scored twice to propel Manchester City up to second in the Premier League with a 3-1 win over Bournemouth on Sunday. The Cherries started the day in second thanks to the longest unbeaten run in the English top flight. But Andoni Iraola's side were undone by a scintillating form of the Norwegian striker who took his tally to 13 Premier League goals in 10 games. Haaland's relentless streak is maintaining City's title challenge as they reduce the gap to leaders Arsenal back to 6 points and edge 1 point ahead of Liverpool, who they face next weekend. Despite a first defeat in 10 games away to Aston Villa last weekend, Pep Guardiola remained confident his side can pose a threat to Arsenal come May. Other result: Brighton 3, Leeds 0, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace defeated Brentford 2-0, Fulham 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0, West Ham United 3, Newcastle United 1, Manchester City 3, Bournemouth 1. Away from English Premier League, let's move straight to La Liga. Lamine Yamal and Marcus Rashford struck for Barcelona as they earned a 3-1 win over Elche in La Liga on Sunday to bounce back from last weekend's Clasico defeat. Ferran Torres was also on target for the Catalan Giants, who moved back into second place to trail leaders Real Madrid by 5 points. The champions were missing Pedri, Gavi and Juan Garcia among others, but were able to bring on Robert Lewandowski and Dani Olmo following Spurs out of action. Barca continued to struggle in defense and Eche had chances to cause an upset, scoring through Rafinha, with the striker also twice hitting the woodwork. Hansi Flick's Barca have failed to clip a clean sheet in 6 consecutive league games in the midst of an injury crisis. Other results: Getafe 2, Girona 1, Villarreal 4, Rayo Vallecano 0, Atletico Madrid 3, Sevilla 0, Real Sociedad 3, Athletic Bilbao 2, Real Madrid 4, Valencia 0, Levante 1, Celta Vigo 2, Alaves 2, Espanyol 1, Barcelona 3, Elche 1, Real Betis 3, Mallorca 0. Away from Spain, let's move straight to Italy. AC Milan claimed a crucial 1-0 home win over AS Roma on Sunday with Pavlovic's goal and Mike Megan's late penalty save tightening the battle at the top of Syria. 1 point now separates the top 4 teams in the table, with Napoli at the summit on 22 points, with Inter Milan, AC Milan and Roma all on 21 points. The visitors controlled the opening stages, creating chances and dominating play, with Paulo Dybala going closer when he fired wide from a good position. However, Milan found the breakthrough 6 minutes before the interval with a swift counter-attack. Rafael Leao buzzed forward down the flank before cutting the ball back across goal for Pavlovic to tap it in from close range. Other results: Udinese 1, Atalanta 0, Cremonese 1, Juventus 2, Napoli 0, Como 0, Verona 1, Inter Milan 2, Torino 2, Pisa 2, Fiorentina 0, Lecce 1, Parma 1, Bologna 3, Milan 1, Roma 0. Away from foreign football, let's move straight to other sports. In the world of tennis, Jannik Sinner won the Paris Masters for the first time by defeating Felix Auger-Aliassime 6-4, 7-6 on Sunday, as the 4-time Grand Slam champion reclaimed his position atop the world rankings. The 24-year-old's maiden crown in Paris, coupled with incumbent world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz of Spain crashing out early in the tournament, will see Sinner return to the pinnacle of men's tennis when the ATP rankings are updated on Monday, 3rd November 2025. The Italian first claimed the number 1 ranking in June last year and held it for 65 weeks until he lost the US Open title match to Alcaraz in September. Reclaiming top spot from his rival in Paris will taste even sweeter for Sinner after he went down in the remarkable 5-set final to Alcaraz at Roland Garros earlier in the season. Despite missing 3 months at the start of 2025 after twice testing positive for traces of clostridium in March last year, Sinner has now won 5 titles this season, including the Australian Open and Wimbledon. That's how much I can take on Sports on Enterprise TV 7. Endeavor to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified of all alerts. Follow us across our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. Like, share, and engage on all content. Visit our website at www.enterprisetv.com for all the news you can use, the inclusives, and the live updates. My name is John Alnassr. See you next time.